Hi team, today I'd like to present you our new product. It's an app that allows us to build the decision trees. We called it Tree MBPlatform. Let's look how it works. First of all, you have to prepare a CSV file that contains a performance indicator and variables for the analysis. Since you've created one, you have to open it in the program. For example, let's take this CSV that we've prepared before. Once you've opened it, you will see all the variables contained in the file we've picked. Here you have to choose the performance indicator. Let's take bad and press Grow Tree button. We've got a new window with the first main node of our tree. You can see the summary of the whole tree above it. Right now there are only number of records and the bad rate of the imported dataset. We'll see how the rest of statistics will change later. So let's start growing the tree. If you click the right mouse button over the node, the context menu will appear. Here you can see two options, Auto Grow and Custom Grow. These two options allows us to grow our tree deeper. If you pick Auto Grow option, it will find the variable with the maximum gain statistic and will grow the tree using it. Let's see how it works. Okay, we've got 4 new branches, according to a variable with the maximum gain. If you need to delete nodes after growing, the Delete Children Nodes option becomes available. It allows us to delete all nodes of the selected variable, included its child nodes. Let's take a look at the Custom Grow option from the same context menu. We've got a new window with a table that contains all the variables for growing and their statistics that can be sorted by gain or KS. You can pick any variable to grow a tree deeper just clicking on it and using the Grow button. For the numeric variable, there are two options. Pressing Grow button allows tree growing using levels obtained after combining by chi-square criteria. Pressing Grow as a string allows tree growing with taking into account each unique value of the chosen variable. For example, let's take the first variable and grow the tree using the current levels. Yes, we've got the same branches as before after using Auto Grow. That's because Auto Grow option uses the first variable from the previous table if it is sorted by gain. Now let's look at the main statistics above the tree. They have changed a bit. That's because of the fourth branch of our tree. It was automatically marked with green. That happened because the slice of the dataset created by the level of this branch doesn't contain any bad records. It can be seen from the information displayed on the branch. There are only 53 good records. Let's get back to our main statistics. Now it is obvious that it depends on the marked branches. So we can mark any branch and get the overall statistics. You can remove the mark anytime you want. Just get into the context menu of the marked branch and pick No Mark. Also, you can change the mark of the branch to an opposite one. So there is one more option in the context menu of our mother node. The node that already have branches is a change level option. Let's look what it does. We've got a new window that contains a table with the levels and their statistics, graph that shows the distribution of the performance indicator along the variable which levels we are going to change, and a bunch of buttons. Let's start from the right upper button, Join Levels. It allows us to join levels just picking 2 or more levels from the table above. Let's choose the second and the third level and join them. As you can see, all statistics have been updated. There is adding level option available too. You just have to write in the preferred cutoff in the appropriate field. Let's try cutoff 0.13. After you fill the form, click the Submit New Cutoff button. As you can see, the new level was added to the table above. Restore Initial Levels button allows us to restore original levels in case we've made a mistake or want to make some changes in creating levels. Anyway, let's repeat the changes we've made before restoring initial values and grow the tree with these new levels. As a result, we've got new branches. Okay, let's get back to the custom grow window and grow the tree using the grow as a string button. Let's choose the third variable. For example, okay, we've got 19 branches as much as unique values of the variable. Let's try to change these branches in the change levels window. For string variable, Submit New Cutoff button is not available. Everything else works the same way. Let's combine first three values. And grow a tree with new bucket. Well, this is all functionality of tree growing, but also we have ability to create different types of summary. For example, let's start from the beginning and create a deep tree with different types of branches. To do that, let's delete all nodes except the first one. At the first step, let's use Auto Grow option. Then, for the second branch, we will use Custom Grow and choose the second variable and grow it as a string. Then we'll combine some levels. For example, first, second, and fourth. And for the last step, we'll use the Custom Grow option on the just created level and pick the first variable. Now we can export two sets of rules, all the rules or only marked ones. You just have to press the right mouse button anywhere on the canvas and choose the needed option. Let's pick the Export Marked Rules option. Now we have to pick the folder where to save the file with the rules. Since you've submitted the folder, the file with name Marked Rules for the CSV file will appear there. Let's take a look at one. As you can see, it's a usual TXT file that contains several rows of information. Each row is a separate rule for every marked branch. It consists of the name of the variable, its level, volume, and the default rate on this level, and so on for the whole path to the marked branch. And also, the last feature of our product is the ability to save the image of the tree. To do that, you just have to click the right mouse button anywhere on the canvas and choose the Export Tree Image option. As for the Export Rules options, it asks you to choose the folder to save the image. Once you've picked one, the program will create a PostScript file that can be converted to PDF. Let's take a look at this file. So, as you can see, our program completely covers the functionality of Angus Decision Tree Builder and more adapted for our projects. That's why it can be used instead of Angus analog. Thank you for your attention and feel free to ask questions. We are waiting for your feedback.